Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. And this is Philip Reynolds. And I have to apologize. Uh, I have to apologize because what happened is my girlfriend came on. And as it is when you have girlfriends, sorry, but you just have to stop things and you have to. Games can't be everything, guys. When there's a girl involved, you stop and you take care of them. And that's all there is to it. And that's what I did. Uh, and actually, Vince, since you're on here, it kind of benefits you. And I'll explain that. What I did is, you'll note that we got to the beginning of the third quarter, and it was 7-0 at halftime. We did not get another breaking news, and we just started the third quarter. And I mean, we just kicked off. And the what I had thought about doing is, well, should I restart the game or should I play it offline? And it's like, well, if I restart the game, it's kind of not fair. So I went ahead and I played it offline. And what happened? It was 7-0 in favor of Green Bay. What happened? Very first play of the third quarter, France gets a touchdown pass, tie score. Very next game of the play, Green Bay gets a score, 14-7. Next play, France gets a score, 14-14. Uh, at the 11-minute and 15-second mark, France gets a field goal. It's 17-14. Uh, we get down to the 13-minute and 45-second mark. Basically, there's one tick left. After this play, there's one tick left in the third quarter. And Green Bay gets a touchdown run, but they miss the extra point. They scored a touchdown, but they missed the extra point, and they go up 20-17. And then the abominable happened in the fourth quarter, and basically it was punt fest. Punt, 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 punt. France did fumble on their last possession. Green Bay punted. France got the ball at the very end. But what happened is time ran out. So there was no scoring in the fourth quarter at all. And the thing is, you can. It depends on if you're efficient or not. If you're efficient and there's one tick left on the clock, you can do a desperation Hail Mary type thing. If you're inefficient, it's kind of you can't because it uh, uh, it kind of adds to the time rather than subtracts from the time. Um, so it kind of just depends. And this, by doing this, it it affects this week's games, week 2. And the reason why I say that, Vince, is because Green Bay was not televised. They were preempted, so to speak. They get to play tonight. And it's a week 2 game. This is week 2. Yeah, my girlfriend came home and I had to take time out for her and be with her and spend time with her, and so that's pretty much what happened. And I came back on and explained, but I deleted the. It wasn't fair for me to uh, have those on my thing, so I deleted both of them. So basically, I finished this game, the Green Bay game, offline, and we're starting week 2. Just so you know, uh, let me flip it here. I'll flip it down here so that you can see it. Uh, Sorry about that. I didn't have the camera set up. All right. So this, after week 1 is completed, those are your standings. And if the playoffs were to be held today, Green Bay and Chengdu would have byes. Pittsburgh would play Vegas, and Busan would play London in the week 1 playoff games. Uh, and you'll see that I wrote down the scores here off to the side, and that's because it may come down to points, basically points for and points against, and as a result, uh, because it might come down to points, it could be 2-3 points that separate between third and fourth place here. And the thing about it, uh, that could be the difference, because what's going to happen is next time I do this, I'm going to have 12 teams instead of 8, and the bottom 2 teams will not be a part of my third iteration, third season of Fast Drive Football. So whoever the bottom 2 teams are for the U.S. division and for the international division will not be. You are efficient, and the Cheeseheads are inefficient. As a matter of fact, since you mentioned it, let us take a look at the card so you can take a look at it. See, you're efficient. Green Bay is inefficient. You're semi-erratic, porous, and shaky. They're semi-prolific. You're semi-staunch, and they're semi-punishing, aggressive, and disciplined. Neither team has electricity, so to speak, and those are your ranges for your extra points and field goals type thing there. Yes, you can. You can. Uh, and we're rolling for who gets possession here. The idea is to get it in the dice box. All right. Just so you see, the Pittsburgh lost the coin toss. So Green Bay gets to choose, and they will be. So Pittsburgh here is going to get the first possession of the game, and Green Bay elects to defer to the second half. Is there a late breaking report here? Not in the first half. No. Okay. 36 on the kickoff. That will be average field position for Pittsburgh. Okay, we're at the 2.5 minute mark. 2:44 for Pittsburgh. Poor field position, no. Inept defense, no. This will be a field goal attempt for Pittsburgh. .42, that is good. So Pittsburgh takes a 3-zip early lead. 62 on the kickoff. That's average field position for Green Bay. We're at the 5-minute mark. 3-6-6. Poor field position. That is no. This will be a TD pass for Green Bay. Okay. Extra point is good, so it's 3-7 in favor of Green Bay. 41. That's average. Pittsburgh gets it in average field position. Oh, look at that. 666s. That is going to be a touchdown. And that's a run. We got to roll this 6 to see if it makes. And nope. So that takes us to the 10-minute mark. And the extra point will be good. So 10-7 in favor of Pittsburgh. 65. That's going to be average field position for Green Bay. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Oh, you wanted to go for 2-point conversion? Okay. We'll roll for the 2-point conversion here okay, we'll roll for it. If it's an 11 or a 66, it's a miss. And it's a 35, so that will be good. So that makes it 11-7 in favor of Pittsburgh. Green Bay has average field position. Okay, that's going to be 11-15. 1-5-5. Secure offense, no. Clumsy offense, no. Active defense, no. This is a punt for Green Bay. Okay. Punt for Green Bay. 15 on the punt. We have to roll here. It is not blocked. So it's going to be average field position for Pittsburgh. All right. That will take us to the second quarter. Okay. And let us roll and see if. Okay, no. So we're at the 1:15-minute mark of the second quarter. 2-5-6 for Pittsburgh. Great field position now. Home or disciplined offense. They are not home and they're not disciplined. So this is going to be a punt for Pittsburgh. be average field position for Green Bay. That's going to be the 3:45 mark. 4:46 for Green Bay. 4 field position. Nope. This will be a TD pass for Green Bay. And they're gonna go for extra point here. And that is gonna be a miss. That is missed. So that will be 11 to 13 to 11 in favor of Green Bay here. Kickoff is average for Pittsburgh. All right, that will take us to the 5:15 mark of the second. 3:46 for Pittsburgh. Great field position, nope. Erratic offense, nope. Not on this play. Disciplined defense. We have to roll this decider dice to see if they're disciplined or not, because it's a semi-quality. They are disciplined. This will be a punt by Pittsburgh. .52 on the punt. That will be average field position for Green Bay. Okay. Oh, re-roll that. They didn't all make it. That's at least 5. Let's see if, and that was a no. Okay, so that's going to be 10-15. 2-6-6 for Green Bay. Passive defense, nope. Clumsy offense, nope. Active defense, nope. This will be a punt by Green Bay. Okay. This will take us basically to the 13:45 minute mark. And that's going to be average field position for Pittsburgh. Okay. And 3-4-6 for Pittsburgh here. Great field position, nope. Erratic offense, yes, on this one. That will be a punt. And I'm going to say that that's the end of the half, because basically the punt would switch things, and they'd only have 1 tick left. And Green Bay's inefficient anyway, so they wouldn't have a chance to roll off a play. So at halftime, it's 13-11 in favor of Green Bay. Pittsburgh started off with the field goal. Green Bay retaliated with a touchdown. Pittsburgh got a TD run. They went for 2 and they got it. So it was 11-7. Green Bay got a touchdown pass at the 3:45 mark of the second quarter, made it 13-11, and that's where we stand now, 13-11 in favor of Green Bay. We're getting ready to go to the third quarter, but before we do we have any breaking news or not? Let us see. Breaking news, yes or no? No, it is a 1. No breaking news today. So we will go to the second half, and Green Bay starts the second half with the ball. .46 on the kickoff. That will be average field position for Green Bay. 115. 126 for Green Bay. Reliable offense? Nope. Meek defense? Yes. That will be a punt. Okay, that will be 31. That's going to be average. Oh, that's going to be, sorry, that's going to be poor field position for Pittsburgh. Poor field position. Roll to see if we get an extra tick off the clock. That is no. So that takes us to the 6:15 mark. 2-6-6. Passive defense. No. Clumsy offense. No. Active defense. No. This is going to be a punt for Pittsburgh. And that is 63 on the punt. That would be great field position for Green Bay. Means Vince needs some help here. All right, that will take us to the 10-minute mark. 2-2-5 for Green Bay. Dull offense, no. Staunch defense. The decider die says no. This will be a TD run for Green Bay. And they will kick the extra point. They make it this time. And that makes the score 20-11. Right, that's going to be average field position there for Pittsburgh. Okay. That's going to be the 12.5-minute mark. 2 ticks left in the third quarter. 4-5-5 for Pittsburgh. Dull offense? No. That's going to be a TD run for Pittsburgh. Okay. Question: do you want to go for 2 on this one? That would put you within 1 point. Go for 2. All right. Vince says go for 2. We're going for 2. And oh wow! Look at that. Guess what, Vince? You just made it into the end zone. You just made it in. If this would have been a 66, that would have been no. You would have been stuffed. But being as it's a 5, you're in. So that now makes it 19-20 in favor of Green Bay. So you've got a shot here. 31, that will be average field position for Green Bay. Oop, we have to re-roll that. That don't count. That will take us to the... That's going to take us to the fourth quarter. We're going to be at the 1:15 mark. Green Bay is in average field position. And guess what? The fondue fumble. All righty. So let us take a look. We get the roll for fumblage here. 2. Ball carrier drops the ball, reaches for extra yards, average field position for the opponent. So Pittsburgh gets the ball, average field position, and can they make something out of it? All right. That's 5 minutes off the clock. We got to see if another tick comes off. Oh, and it does. That is a 7-minute play. That takes it to 8:15. 4-4-6. Poor field position. No. This will be a touchdown pass for Pittsburgh. And are we going for 2 here or not? Do you want to go for 2 or not, Vince? It's your call. 1 or 2? Oh, yes. So that is, he's going to go for 2. And once again, skirting with that 2-point conversion, buddy. Getting close there again, but that's going to make it 27-20 in favor of Pittsburgh. We're at the 8:15 mark. 55. That will be average field position for Green Bay. Okay. What happens here? That's going to be 10:45 and 1-4-6 for Green Bay. Staunch defense. The Cider Die says no, so this will be a TD run. And Green Bay is going to go for 2 here to see if they can take the lead. And that is good. That's 41. So it's 27-28 in favor of Green Bay. We've got about it's 10:45, so I think we got about 3 or 4 ticks left in the game. Okay. 64. That's going to be average field position for Pittsburgh. Okay. Oh, wow. Vince, that's 4 ticks. That's 5:45. You got a desperation throw here. So desperation play. So this is your Hail Mary here. And you got to hope the sum of the 3, and you're in average. So you've got to hope the total of these dice are 6 or less. Got to hope for 6 or less to get the touchdown, buddy. Otherwise, it's a loss. And that's 13. That is game over. Wow. What can we say, guys? We gave you a thriller from Manila tonight. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what's been happening so far. And once again, the team that won gets 28 points. Wow. 256 and 27 would be 48. Eight. That's 48. Yeah, you probably could have reduced the tick, but either way, it still would have. If you would have reduced the tick, you would have had one play anyway, and it would have been a desperation throw anyway. So it's the same outcome. Yeah, it's a very good game. Yeah, you lost, but like you said, it was very close. Um, and we're looking at like 32 minutes here. So for one game, 32 minutes. That's a far cry from the hour it took game one to do. And the next game that will be televised will be Vegas versus Carolina for week two. That is Steve Hightower versus the lower, slower board gamer. Uh, Give me about 10, 15 minutes, guys. I need to take his pit stop, but I'll come back on and hopefully try to get in game two. Uh, but like I said, I'm just going to go to the restroom, get something to drink, and I'll come back on and I'll try to get the second game going. Basically, we're doing this week. It just happened to be this way. I gave it should have been Chengdu versus Busan and Vegas versus Carolina, but instead Green Bay got preempted, so I had to give it to Pittsburgh and Green Bay. Normally, I like to do one international and one USA. It's fair that way, but it didn't work out that way this time. Uh, and like I said, at the end of this, the uh, yeah, I you would think so, Vince, but my girlfriend hasn't seen me, and she's pretty upset. Don't ask me why she was. So I chose it. And when she comes in, I just I just have to. No offense, but I have to stop what I'm doing, and I just it's like I have to give her all my attention. No offense, but I have to give her all of my attention. That's why a lot of the times, like right now, when I'm by myself, I can do my games, and I don't have to fear, so to speak. So I try to plan. I do my stuff when for that reason I do the stuff when I'm kind of alone in that because I don't want to upset her. I don't want to, friction or anything. So I just do things when we're kind of apart type thing. And uh, but very close game, and so far, guys, the games have been close. And I'm talking like last week between Busan and the lower, slower board gamers, Carolina Crusaders, the lowest scoring game of the week, 15-7. So the games have been tight. They have all been close. You gotta keep watching. And when week 2 is over with, I will show you what the playoff picture looks like. I always like to know what the playoff picture looks like. And once again, because Green Bay won, they still retain the first round bye status. So, but it's early in the season. There are 14 weeks to the season, and so things can change. Um, and But I'll be back on here in a few. You all take care. Uh, have a good break, for so to speak, and we'll meet you on the flip side, guys. Take care.